What's good, YouTube? I hopefully this is not no bullshit. Last time we watched a Jidion, it was a Papa John's manager. So, and he's saying that he caught a elementary school janitor. What I think, I'm gonna keep it a buck. This is probably worse. I think this is probably worse. Objectively worse. I think we should skip through this.
Giles from Minito, Illinois.
We should skip this.
And we're not trying to hurt you.
So why would you set someone up on YouTube or
Instagram? Well, we're not. I mean, we didn't do any of the messaging.
I mean, if you want full transparency, you know, her mother, she contacted us about this and everything.
Why is every PDF is always in some, how should I explain this? Not in old man clothing, right? They're always trying to look young for, like, you know what I'm saying? Like, that shit weird though. That shit
found
weird.
out about this about what, 3 hours ago?
Yeah.
So, you know, we just want to talk about this. Obviously, you know, this is a small town. We don't want to get other people involved. That's why we didn't go over to Maple, and, you know, we don't want to bring no construction to your house, man. You know?
I wasn't really looking for anything.
And that's why we're here to talk to you, man. Like, you seem like a cool dude, man. You know, you're just an old.
Oh, brother. Bro, skip this shit over, bro.
With both you and her, so.
I mean, I'm not looking for anything, really.
Okay.
Because I know she said she had bad grades.
Being a father figure, kind of.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Oh, a father figure. But you're a janitor, though. You're a janitor, though. You're a janitor, though. You're supposed to be wiping up floors and flipping burgers at your second job, gang. You're not trying to be a father, bro. Bro, you're weird as hell, bro. Like, what the fuck,
Do you know why we're here to talk to you then? You mentioned bad grades and stuff like that.
Pretty much the whole thing.
Right, well, because, yeah, how old is she?
Yeah. I knew that too, but like I said, I'm not looking for.
Well, no, we
just want to know, like, what was the age that she told you, so that way we know, like, there's no confusion. Okay. Yeah, because you know how these kids are, but it sounds like she was honest with you, because she actually is.
I understand where her mom's coming from. I understand where she's coming from.
Yes, sir.
Bridge the gap, because a lot of these kids don't understand that gap.
Okay, do you have?
What the fuck? You're a janitor, though. You should not see.
Kids of your own?
This gonna get me tight already.
Okay.
So like I said, I tried again. Because when I was in Texas, I lectured a bunch of those kids about, you know, getting off the street.
What kids?
The school kids. Because there was a lot of gangs in.
Were you in
What?
Oh, were you a janitor or?
I was a janitor.
Are you still?
Oh, you're cooked, bruh.
Janitor
Okay, I'm like genuinely confused at like what's going on like that as I'm mad confused.
Okay. Praise God.
Yeah, we know you like to be around kids and make sure they're safe and everything.
I'd rather encourage them to study hard, learn something, get that way. The more you learn, the more you earn.
Okay, so do you talk to a lot of the kids at the elementary school?
No.
You don't mentor them or anything?
No, I should.
You should.
I don't.
Okay. Right. Well, how do you like working at the elementary school up here?
I like it.
You like it? Okay. Is that kind of like why you like when you see kids online, like on threads and stuff, you try to ask them to talk on Telegram?
Yeah.
Okay. So you just try to stare them straight on Telegram? Okay.
Awesome. I mean, how many kids have had the privilege of getting to talk to you online?
Quiet. Now you quiet now.
I have no idea.
So.
Fuck out my face.
What's actually going on? Cause like this nigga doing a lot of what the
You just
fuck?
gotta make yourself available, and kids are.
How do niggas just find kids on the internet? That's one thing. That's one thing that blows me, right? How do you find children just wandering on the
They're
internet?
able to talk to you.
I don't understand that.
If they want to.
That's awesome. We appreciate that, genuinely.
Because like I said, I'd rather steer a kid in the right way instead of the wrong way.
100%. So you're
There's
just
a
kind
lot
of
of
like
monsters out there that do steer them in the wrong way.
kind of like the lighthouse in the middle of the sea, just kind of.
Right now, Instagram is getting bad. And
Yeah.
TikTok's getting bad. So, yeah.
Speaking of Instagram getting bad, like, have you been seeing like these accounts where they're like, hey, we're selling these videos on Telegram?
And I steer away from those.
Really?
So do they do that on Facebook, or do they try to bring you somewhere else?
They try to go to Telegram.
Oh God. So what's Telegram like? Would you say it's like good, bad, or otherwise? Or?
Something like that.
Okay.
We leaving? I mean, we don't want to have to tell your job about this, man. We genuinely just want to have this conversation.
We're done.
I mean, if you're done, you can leave, but I mean,
Yeah, I'm done.
until like we feel comfortable, like,
I'm done.
you sure, man, you're done? I think we should talk about this.
Yeah, Edwin, basically, Edwin.
Edwin, listen, we don't want to call the authorities and we don't want to call your job.
Nigga. Yeah, y'all niggas are hilarious, bro. Jidion and the other dude, I don't know his name, but y'all niggas are hilarious. Y'all about to extort this nigga for content, knowing damn where y'all was gonna do it anyway. Nigga, just get this nigga off the streets, nigga. Get this nigga off the streets. And
We
it's
don't wanna
doing
do
a
any of
whole
that.
lot of talking, bro. I need some more negativity in this
I'm
bitch.
done with Instagram.
Edwin, listen, man. I understand you're done with it, and I actually believe you will be done with it after. But you got to understand, like, people can take stuff out of context, and some of the stuff that people have told you online can definitely be taken out of context. And that's why we came here to talk to you, because we don't want you to do that, right? We don't want you to be a part of that type of stuff.
I'm not.
Right.
Like I said,
But yeah, but I'm letting you know we want to get this addressed with you, and that's why we chose to do it over here, kind of away from your neighborhood.
We know
and stuff
that,
like that.
but
right.
you know, if anyone else saw this stuff, you know, they're not going to be as.
I understand.
Right, but Edwin, I'm letting you know now. Obviously, you're free to leave and do whatever you want. But we have all these messages saying to Izzy, and they all. I'm not going to say that you're terrible, but they don't look too flattering. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
And
saying?
so if we have a good conversation with you, man, genuinely, we feel like you're a good guy.
As I said, I give you my word.
But I mean, we.
Your word is kind of shit right now. You're a janitor that wipes mop floors, and you're saying that you're a father figure to kids, and you bridge the gap between the mother and the kid, even though that's not your job. You're supposed to be flipping burgers at your second job and mopping floors for kids so they don't slip. You know what I'm saying? But like, what the fuck? Like, can we curse stop this nigga? Like, that ass, bro. There's too much, bro. Why we trying to mediate this shit, bro? Like, let him leave, bro, so he can get curved stomped by some policemen, bro. Real shit, though. Come on,
We
bro.
barely even know you. You know, we just got the
Like, what the
chit-chat in
fuck
this
is
house.
this, bro?
Here, if you want your story to be left at this, I mean, you know, I don't want to see a good man's life get ruined over this. So if you want to have a conversation,
I'm good.
And then they're gaslighting this
Edwin,
nigga.
I'm
Oh, I
letting you know,
love
man,
this shit.
that
This is some good negativity.
Obviously, yeah, like we said, you can do whatever you want, but you know, a lot of people would come across these messages from someone that works in elementary school and probably not try to talk to you about this. But we came over here to talk to you because we feel like simple internet bullshit shouldn't be the end all be all to everything. But like I said, man, if we don't get it addressed with you, there is going to be a way we're going to get it addressed.
What would you feel comfortable in me saying?
Well, it's not really. I mean, there's not really a set thing that we anticipate you
we
saying.
just want to have a good conversation, man.
Right.
If we,
And the good gaslighting they're doing right now is so good because they need to extend their video enough so they can get a banger off this nigga and get that nigga arrested. I mean, shit, it's a good method. It's a good method. It's a very much a good method. Very much a good method. And I like to see this through.
Like I said, I'm done with her, it.
Right.
okay, well, you can say that, but can you at least talk with us some more? Like,
What? You still have a mic on, you still got your camera going.
here, I mean, we can hop in your car and talk in your car if you want.
Like I said, I'm done.
Well, Edwin, basically, I guess what our goal is pretty much what's going on is there's pretty raunchy messages between a 18-year-old girl and somebody who works in an elementary school.
Wait, what? Raunchy? Nigga, I haven't heard that in a minute. Raunchy? Yeah, no.
Now,
Nah, we don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with that. We don't fuck with that.
Can it be fixed? I think so. Is leaving fixing it? You can do that, but it's not going to fix it. I promise you that.
How would you like me to fix it other than leave her alone?
Well, basically, I think you put yourself in a good and bad position. The bad position is there's kids that have talked to you online, and it looks not the best, right?
Listen, man, if we wanted to ruin your life, we have those messages. You came here, but you see, we're still here talking with you, man. We're not cops. I'm not a cop. He's not a cop. We're just dudes talking to you.
Like I said, a lot of it is I would never do anything with her anyway.
Okay.
Right.
And we believe that.
Yeah, we hear that, but
Or any other kid.
right, but we hear that, and I'd love to take your word for it, but I'm letting you know, getting in your car and kind of giving us the middle finger, that just destroys,
You know,
figuratively, right?
no, that's out of context.
Well, just like mid-conversation, like he was about to say a sentence, and you just walked off and got in your car, man.
Holy shit, the gaslighting is, oh my god, the gaslighting just through the roof right now, like, bro. And it's like, there's a lot of niggas pump faking, bro. A lot of pump faking ass niggas, bro. And this nigga's pump faking. This nigga should have left already on some bad timing, but he knows if he leaves, bro, he's cooked, bro. He's cooked. He's cooked. Bro, like, and I'm gonna shout out to Jidion, bro. He's really extending this cutscene, bro. And I'm gonna keep it a buck. I don't fuck with this cutscene. I don't fuck with this cutscene. We're gonna have to skip.
Imagine you were trying to give advice to a kid and he just got his school books and walked.
Oh yeah,
Do you
he's
know
back
why we wanna
out.
bring the messages to Izzy about? Like, do you know why we would want to bring those up? The messages to Izzy. Like, do you think there's some stuff said that might be a little bit
Off the
questionable?
wall?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Are you married?
No.
We figured maybe we get caught up in stuff, man. You're a guy, I'm a guy. We have a girl.
No.
Okay,
Not that.
not that. Okay, what you mean?
You're wanting to know, you're thinking that I'm doing it because I'm lonely and, you know, this other stuff. No.
Man, there's a lot of other factors, man. I'm just saying, you're a guy, I'm a guy. If a girl hits me up, man.
Classic. The classic. Oh, I'm a guy. You know what I'm saying? Like trying to sympathize with the nigga. Come on, bro. Come on, bro. Don't sympathize with this nigga. Come on, bro. Don't sympathize and then say, oh, a girl. Fuck no, bro. That's a baby. That's a child. Don't try to sympathize with this nigga, bro. Jidion, don't do that. But I know why you're doing it. You're gaslighting the nigga and you're sympathizing with the nigga. Shit. I don't know if it's gonna work like that.
To do. You know what I mean?
No. I'm not that way.
So tell me, what type of dude are you? You a Christian man?
I believe in God,
You believe in God? Okay.
yeah.
So,
Like I said,
yes, sir.
I just, when I start talking about that, turn them off.
Yeah, I believe that you turn it off with other people, but I guess what made you want to turn it on with Izzy?
I didn't want to turn it on with Izzy. Izzy started talking. And basically, she had a slight depression. If you read into the
Well, yeah, we know about her family issues and stuff. Yeah,
I don't know about her family,
But yeah, she is going through a hard time.
but I do know she has a low self-esteem about herself.
Okay.
And don't tell me you try to recomfort her and talk about something like, oh, I'm not gonna say it because I don't want to do it out of context, but you saying some shit like, oh, you did that, and it's like, you're a weirdo for that. You're a weirdo. You're a weirdo.
That in the messages.
I didn't catch that part. No, so I missed that. Did you see that? I didn't see that.
She's going through the normal thing that most teenagers do. They don't think they're pretty enough. They don't think they're smart enough.
Women.
You know.
Yeah.
Well, usually women think they're too smart. Shut the fuck up.
I mean, it's like.
Holy smokes, bruh. Holy shit. I gotta put this in 2 times speed, bruh. Fuck me. 2.5.
So while we were just talking to her, trying to boost her morale, I guess, was she coming on to you more?
Yeah.
You see? That's why we're here talking to you.
But I was not playing that.
So like, what was she doing?
She just using the word love and, you know, oh, you're ready.
Did she ever like tell you that she wants to like get busy or any crazy shit like that?
What the fuck?
Well, she mentioned something somewhere, but I'm like,
All right, like what did
I
you?
just played it off.
Right. Like, do you know like what she mentioned? Because obviously it's a concern when these kids just go out of their way to talk to strangers like that.
I have no idea.
Did you ever like play along with the conversation you were trying to have?
I have played around.
Like, was she ever curious about like things or anything?
I think so.
Okay. Because look, again, it's not a concern because every guy online is going to talk about that stuff. That's just a common thing that happens.
If
But
a girl hit me up, man, you know, I'm gonna try to figure out how soon I can get it to get it.
right, 100%.
Huh? Yeah, this 1.5 speed is kind of the method low key. I fuck with this. I fuck with this a lot. Wait, can I go in 1.5 speed? Yeah. This shit mad good. I want to dick in my ass. Oh shit. You know what I'm saying?
It's more so a concern
It's
if
not.
you're talking about stuff like, is it
Who
common?
talked to her before? Like, we
Right,
gotta figure out, man, if someone did this to Izzy before.
Well, let's hope not.
I mean, did you get a vibe like that? That maybe something happened to her?
No, it was more. She was more worried about her self-image.
So did she ever ask you like questions about some of this type of stuff?
I think, but I'm not sure.
Okay. There's a few messages talking about like, right.
Ooh, what? Yo, what? And you explain that to someone that's not your daughter or daughter. Okay.
Explain
Ah,
that.
facts.
Okay. I guess what was
She was curious.
Right, no, that's fair.
I'd rather have her be informed instead of not informed.
so again, it's a lot of messages. I could read every single one and figure it out line by line. But like, what was, to paraphrase, what was she kind of curious about wise?
everything.
Intercourse?
That too.
Was she ever like wanting to? I mean,
Mind you, bro. Mind you. Like, this is crazy, bro.
Was she ever like wanting to have that with you, or try to say, hey, well, we should do it together, or anything?
No, we never discussed that.
Okay.
But she wanted to know, and I, you know.
Did she ever like say that, hey, this is, I want to do this with you? Like, did you ever have to shut her down about any
I
of that
go,
stuff?
look, I don't want to discuss anything or say anything or do anything, you know, anything.
Do you think maybe you got a little bit carried away with some of the messages? Because I have one right here of, on your end, saying a lot of ways I can't wait to unwrap you and see what's underneath all the closing. And then again, the intensification of that day of meeting would be worth it. I would like to be a fly on the wall in your bedroom to see what it is. I'm going to have a double wow. When I see you and what your body looks like, we'll have to wait on that one. So I guess what was kind of the appeal word?
Oh, a play on
So
words.
I'm feeling more like flirtatious.
Yep.
This nigga's a nut. That ass, he a nut for sure. He a nut.
Okay. Here it says, as long as we are able to see each other, you'll always have a hug and kiss and a caring person like myself to listen to you and acknowledge your concerns of my own. You understand I would love to hold you in my arms in private and look at the beautiful eyes and plant a sweet little kiss on those lips.
Probably, yeah.
Okay.
Okay, you say you had a niece, right? I guess the concern we're kind of having is like, imagine like,
Did my niece went with the same thing?
yeah. Well, like, how would you?
Huh? He shrugged it off. He's a nut. No, he's dead a nut. He's dead a nut. He just shrugged that shit off. Okay,
In a situation like that,
he need to get cursed on.
Let's say it's
Chat, do we all agree that PDF should get cursed on until they, you know what I'm saying, in GTA? You feel what I'm saying?
just like this, kind of like the same
You
message.
can fill in the blanks.
A big girl, she's mature.
How old is she?
Oh, she's a big girl and she's mature. All right, bet. Elementary school. Let's see how old she is.
She's 17 going on 18.
Okay, so she's big, but let's say when she was.
Well, she's already had situations, and she's already been preached to about everything, and I trust her in her judgment.
Has she been talking to the wrong guys online previously, or anything? Oh, your niece?
I have no idea who she talked to online.
Fair enough.
Has there ever been a period where like you kind of like looked after her and like talked to her or anything like that?
I just tell her the same thing as I told her.
Oh, like the same thing you told Izzy?
Pretty much about and everything else. Explain. She goes, she already knows that.
So there was another.
Oh, it is, yeah. This is cooked, bro. This is some white people shit, bro. This some white people
The
shit.
next step would be if I ever got to that point, I would be touching in your.
This some nasty motherfuckers,
So is there a
bro.
reason that was told to Izzy, a 15-year-old?
Out of place.
So, I mean, it's fair if you want to say it's play. I mean, that's fine. Words are just words. I mean, First Amendment, like, I can't say that, like, you know, until it happens, it's the First
Like, I
Amendment.
mean, it's a free country. We can say whatever.
I didn't really take any of it serious.
Okay. So we should probably be serious.
So you didn't take any of it serious, but you basically did ERP with a fucking child. Okay, bet. Say that. Yeah, you're a weirdo, bro. I think this dude's odd,
This
bro.
is, do you want to explain why people are sending you on Telegram?
That I don't know.
That you don't know?
I wish it would quit,
You wish it would quit?
because I'm like, that's freaking me out.
That's freaking you out. Why is it freaking you out?
Because Instagram was never like that.
Okay, but do you want to explain why you're getting music on Telegram?
That's what I want to know.
Okay.
So
well,
are you gonna like add it into like random group chats and they're just putting that stuff in there? Oh my god.
okay, so
Seriously.
No,
Okay.
I believe you. I believe
Because
you.
we
So
want to.
far, I have off of Facebook, I have had these 5 different women offer
Like to just send you that.
pictures for cash. Yeah.
Okay. So obviously we're talking about Telegram here though, and people are sending you on there. So do you know when that started happening? Because
Wait, so I'm very okay. So when they say shit like this, right? They okay, BDF say all the same thing. Oh, they're just sending it to me. Like, I don't know how they're just adding me to this. And I feel like it's the area you're searching in to a point where like they kind of just see you're consistently in here to a point where they're just gonna send you random group chats. And I mean, like, I don't know, like, you're like, because I feel like CP and just PDFs are just so hard to like the internet is so big for like there's no way you are finding CP or just weird shit like CP in general on Instagram and Facebook. Literally, my Instagram is literally fucking above age baddies, bro. Like, bro, Chanel Flores, I see what you're doing. Like, I know you got a boyfriend, but T. Lusky's better though, so holla at me though. Anyways, you know what I'm saying? But it's like, how you
you know when that started? Because basically, if you can prove to us you didn't take any of those photos yourself, then,
I don't know, Chad. How y'all
when
feel
did they
about
send you
that?
to Telegram?
About a month ago.
About a month ago. Okay. So how many people do you think have sent you on Telegram? Because I would hope what you're telling me matches what we have. So
About think about 5.
About 5?
Huh?
All right.
5 or 10.
Hey,
About 5.
that-
Are
Huh?
these like
Way off here.
pictures or videos? Okay. How young do these go?
I want to say at least.
At least.
I want to say that.
Okay. Well, do you have an action? Do you want to give it the real number of how low it goes, or are you going to
I
shoot
don't keep track.
Okay. What's the youngest looking one you've seen on Telegram?
I'd say 10 and
Okay. What's happening in the video roll on Telegram?
she's exposure or something.
Okay. How so? Because I want to try to find that because that's probably the best thing you
I
can do
don't
right
know
now.
who these kids are.
Okay.
I
Well.
really don't.
Okay. So we're trying to track some of these videos. What is she exposing of herself?
Private parts.
Private parts, like her.
Any of these videos are someone
We click off of these. We click off of these. I'm not trying to hear that.
I really.
I'm
that's the number you
not
have.
trying to hear all
Yeah.
that shit.
5. All right. Where are they at? Your gallery or where?
Now, that I have. They're probably in the gallery. They're
Okay.
probably on the main.
Just in your photo section. Okay. What's the youngest age you think you saved on your
Oh, wait. So you have it saved?
phone? Okay. So you mentioned these videos are interesting. What's interesting about these videos? Okay.
Get him gone. Get him gone. I think I'm no. Get him gone. Get him gone. No. It's just is it a part where no, I don't even want to see it. I dead ass don't even want to see it. Nope. No, we are no.
I may have. I don't remember.
Did you tell her?
I don't remember.
Okay.
But if you saw the messages again and you saw them and it reminded you, would you remember then? Did you not drive an hour to come to this Casey's to meet a 13-year-old girl?
All right. So we're going to show them the footage of you saying yes to everything we just asked. So you should probably just fess up now. Now take some accountability. Are you going to delete the child off your phone right now that you have?
I can. Yes.
Okay.
there
Don't
like-
do it now. Don't do it now. It's too late. It's on his phone right there, officer.
Let's go. I'm not gonna lie, I forgot he was an elementary school janitor until we started talking to him. And then I was just like, oh wait, when he said, I think he was talking about work.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh snap, I forgot.
Nice.
All right, y'all, man, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, man. We weren't able to make it.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep it a buck, bro. Like after that, I could just skip to the part where he gets arrested, bro. Cause there's no point of watching this whole thing to a point like, bro, I already know, bro. Like, let's keep it a buck, bro. I'm not trying to hear all this bullshit, bro. Just get him arrested and cursed on that bitch ass nigga. Come on, like this nigga saying, oh, I don't remember. Nigga, you're getting butt fucked when you go to prison. You're getting butt fucked. Cause niggas don't like that shit. You're gonna die. You're gonna die. In GTA, of course. But it's just like, oh, bro, like I'm not trying to see like more of him confessing to some bullshit, bro. But with that being said, though, I mean that was a Jidion classic. He caught another sicko off the street, bro, and doing good work. He's doing good work. I hope y'all boys love that. I hope y'all liked the video. Y'all later.